Hey y'all, this your girl T, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm taking you on an unforgettable ride through Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. We booked an ATV excursion through MSC Cruises during our stop on the beautiful MSC World America. And let me tell you, this one is wild. Buckle up and get ready for adventure, culture, and a whole lot of dust too. This was our first time visiting the beautiful port of Taino Bay. As you can see, the energy was buzzing, people were everywhere as we made our way to the meeting point. Look at my cute little niece running up to get her good morning hug. Hey family! After a short wait, we boarded an open air truck and started our journey. First, we rode through the lively streets of Puerto Plata. When I tell you there were cars, motorbikes, and non-stop hustle, trust me, the video doesn't clearly depict it. I tried to catch it as much as I could. Sometimes I didn't know which side of the road we were supposed to be on. They have some interesting traffic laws. After that, the road changed. Hello, adventure. The pavement disappeared and the rocky, narrow road took over. One of the coolest sights along the way were these massive windmills towering over us as we climbed higher and higher into the hills. Now, I saw these windmills as the ship was pulling in, but I never thought that I would be able to get to see one up close and personal. It was an amazing view. Awesome experience. Ooh, it took about 50 minutes of a bumpy ride, dusty ride, for us to finally arrive at Chuka Ocean Outpost. The vibes were tropical and the views insane. Just gorgeous views. Before the fun, we got to the rules. Closed-toe shoes and face coverings are mandatory. If you didn't bring them, no worries. They had gear that you could either buy or rent for a low price. Check out the tips at the end of this video for a little more details. Okay. After a short safety ride, I mounted my camera to the helmet, I geared up, and try not to let my fears take over. Your girl is usually a passenger princess, okay? So, I was a little bit nervous. This was my first time driving an ATV, and I didn't want to fall off. More importantly, I didn't want to run into anyone else. The first few bumps were wild, but then I started to have fun. The wind in my face, the dust flying. Let's just say, this is not a beauty treatment, okay? You can try to keep it cute, but this is not the excursion for that. Now there's some missing footage throughout this video because your girl thought she clicked record and clearly I did not. So what is not shown in this video is that we made a quick cultural stop to explore a traditional Dominican kitchen setup, complete with wood-burning stoves, vintage pots, and the art of slow-dripping coffee. Yeah, all of that. It was just amazing to see. So I guess you just gonna have to book your own excursion and go check it out for yourself. We sipped on fresh Dominican brew and strolled past mango trees and baby pineapples growing right in the fields. It was such a unique glimpse into the local life. Now, once we got done with that, we hopped back on the ATVs and the ride got dustier and bumpier. honey. But then we reached the stunning hilltop view of Coconut Cove Beach. Cameras came out, the excursion team snapped tons of photos. And of course, everyone that rode hopped off to make sure that we could capture the moments on our cell phones. And then we proceeded back on. So one of my most favorite moments of this excursion was that we tackled this steep, rocky descent that made my heart race. Like, you had to stay on your brakes so that you wouldn't go careening down the hill and run into somebody or a tree or whatever. But yeah, it was quite the adventure. It was terrifying, but exhilarating. I guess that's how I would define it. Just when I caught my breath, we had to race back up another hill. And yes, I sped the whole way up. By then, I was feeling pretty good. Like, I had gotten my confidence. I was still a little bit on the brake because people were stopping and going. You'll see in the video that I almost rear-ended the lady in front of me a couple times. So just be prepared for all you speed demons. You will have to make some stops. wrapping up the ATV to get ready for beach time. So after an hour and 15-minute ride on the ATV, I was ready for the beach. After an hour and 15 minutes of bouncing in the dust and laughing and just having a good time with my husband and with the rest of the riders, we parked the ATVs and we got to chill at the private Coconut Cove Beach. This spot is a hidden gem. Crystal clear water, free lounge chairs, and a perfect view of people ziplining over the beach. It was exactly what we needed to cool down and unwind. Thank you for coming along on this dusty, wild ride through Puerto Plata. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget, I can help you plan your next epic cruise or adventure. Be sure to visit my website at wegottagotravel.com and let's make your dream trip come a reality. Until next time, we gotta go. Thank you for watching. Hey y'all, it's your girl T. So before we close out this video, I wanted to hop on and share a few helpful tips. One, if you're pregnant, this excursion is not for you. It's common sense, right? But I just wanted to put it out there. Don't do it. Two, if you have back or knee issues, sit this one out. This excursion is not for you. The amount of bumpiness, even just to get to the venue, is intense. Sit it out. Back, neck, knee issues, sit it out. This truck is tight. So if you are over 6 feet tall, I don't know if I recommend this excursion. Again, because the open air truck, the seats are tight. There is a bar behind every single seat that your knees will constantly keep hitting against. And I would tell you, I'm not 6 feet tall, but my knees kept getting against this bar. And for 50 minutes, I wasn't the most comfortable. So I wouldn't recommend this one. Also, closed-toe shoes. They are sticklers about closed-toe shoes, as they should be, because this is a very rocky terrain. You don't want to have any injuries. I suggest swim shoes. We were perfectly fine with our swim shoes. If you don't own swim shoes, they will allow you to rent them, I think for like $10 inside the gift shop. But just buy your own. Bring them. It's easier. Face mask. If you don't have a face mask, I think they sell them for like $6 inside the gift shop. And they are the ones that are like sleeves. They come down over your head. And then, they cover all of this. Looks really cool for the pictures. But again, go to Amazon or wherever. Buy them before you come on vacation because you're going to pay the upcharge, the convenience fee inside the store. What else did I want to remind you all of? Oh, protective eyewear. So I wore my glasses. My husband wore his sunglasses. You're going to need something because, again, the dust is intense. We went during a non-rainy season, so it was just dust everywhere. You are definitely going to need something to cover your eyes. They do sell those, again, inside of the gift shop. But I recommend, again, bring your own. Be prepared because dust is going to go everywhere. Keeping along with the dust. Don't come cute. You are going to get dirty. Honey, let me tell you, I wore a white tank top. I don't know what I was thinking about. A white tank top, a cute little yellow swimsuit skirt. I was cute. By the time that excursion was over with, you couldn't tell what color none of that was. I was filthy. So ladies or gents, whomever, come prepared to be outside, because baby, that dust is gonna tear up whatever it is you are wearing. Okay, it's just a fact for this excursion. Expect the dust. Also, it's kind of like a paparazzi crew that's around. They take pictures. They do a good job taking pictures. They are everywhere around the course taking pictures. But at the end, they offered us the package. It was like $60. I didn't need it, so I didn't purchase it. I had my own GoPro or DJI camera mounted to my helmet. If you don't have that kind of camera or something that you can record on your own, they do allow you to rent their camera. I think for $25 is what I heard. So you can get your own footage, or you can pay the $60 for the photos. Overall, I do recommend this excursion. I had an amazing time, and I want you to have an amazing time. So I hope these tips are helpful. If you've taken this excursion before, or one that's similar to it, and you have a tip that I may have missed, please drop it down below. Alrighty, catch y'all later. Peace.